And we are late. Yeah, guys, I overslept. My bad. But all is well. Let a few more people get here in the live stream. Yeah, guys. Shout out to my boy Cam. The Everyday Watch is here. Tom is here. And my boy Dave. Alright, let's get to it. Them spy calls is looking like they're printing. Our RGC alert, as you know, we got this thing at $6.80, guys. On the 13th. $6.80 on this day here. Since that day, the stock has returned over 1,000% just in 7 trading days alone. Guys, if you haven't already, you might want to get over to our Discord server. I'm hitting these things out the park. Let's check out that live chat. Yo, my boy Joe Blogs. What's going on, Joe? Glad to have you. We're just going to give it about 5 more minutes for more people to get into the live stream. I know everybody was waiting for that 8:15, 15 minutes before the open, but the way that the dang, that's some good coffee. But the way that the market is set up right now, guys, you're looking to actually see a slight bull run take place on the day here. For the entire market, ALUR is seeing a lot of bid orders bounce around here, guys. We may actually be seeing this thing make a turnaround here on the day. Let's check out our spy calls here really quickly. Honestly, those are, make sure those calls. Yeah, we got that 563 for our spy calls. This is our small account challenge, guys. We did actually take a little small drawback here today on our Palantir puts, but like I said before, the best traders are good at adjusting to market conditions, and that's what we're doing here today. Just adjusting for our loss on those Palantir puts. I woke up kind of late. I guess that's what happens. But again, let's check out that live chat, see if you guys got any things you want me to talk about, or look, Obiana, huh? You're funny, man. You're funny. Oh, Ben. Harry got the jokes of the day. Let's see. All right. Let's check out HYSR. Join the Discord now, bro. Keep up the loads of work. I got you. Got you, Joe. Man, honestly, during that time that I was away from YouTube, you guys know I was in the Discord all day long. Dropping those bombs. But yeah, let's see if we can find us a alert in real time here really quickly, and then I'm gonna review the tickers you guys asked for. We're seeing a slight. Okay, let me look at QUBT's. I didn't look at the earnings report. Was it so-so? Earnings report so-so. Mid Bollinger bounce very strong. This thing could be headed towards $8, high $8 levels, right around $8.80 here. Early next week, I don't see that actually hitting that $8.80 on the day for those that's concerned here. Another thing, I want to take a brief. I want to debrief LITM here really quickly, as you guys can see here, that gap below may actually get filled here today, depending on market conditions. Let's check out that live chat here really quickly. QBTS, please. You know I got you. QBTS. One moment though, we gotta go refill this cup of coffee, guys. You've been keeping up with the channel. You know I need my motor oil. 1 second. QBTS, I'm back, guys. But QBTS went 15. Let's check out. Riding at 15, so 3.5 should be up there as well. 3.515. 1 hour chart. That mid looks promising here. That mid cross looks very, very promising. Far as challenging that upper from that range isn't likely to happen here though on the hour. TTD, guys. HYSR, I feel like this is about to pop. We about to check it out. HYSR. Volatility last 24 hours is huge. Sun Hydrogen. These look OTC-ish to me. Yep. Yeah, we tend to not mess with these things. It's part of the OTC market. Yeah. Market cap 146 million, share float. RGC right now has lower numbers than that. Our RGC alert is doing pretty darn well, and a lot of people ask me in my previous video, like, why is it moving in the fashion it is? I explained to you guys plenty of times the cause and effect that a low share float actually has. Now, share float is the available trade, the available shares of trade here, 1.44 million. So when you're seeing a volume of 661,000, and majority of those are buy orders above the actual underlying price, guys, we're seeing these consistent gains here in RGC thanks to the low share flow and a sizable market cap. Not a billion just yet, but will RGC sustain these levels? A lot of people have been asking me that question as well, and honestly, I do not think these levels are sustainable for RGC. Check out that live chat. Tesla, I got you. We're gonna do the big T here today. Sorry guys about the waking up late today, but we are here. All right, Brian, we got that gap fill at that 249 here. We honestly stand a very, very, very great chance to actually test 249 here on the day. But yeah, Tesla looking good here on the day. Let's see market conditions. Starting to plateau slightly here. I do think the SPY is going to hit. Let's go back to the SPY here really quickly for all you options traders out there. Yeah, we may actually regain back towards those 264s here on the day if market conditions still continue how they are here today. Let's check out that live chat here really quickly. We got REKOR. It's another OTC stock. I really don't trade OTCs. ALUR was expected to have 367% upswing by Wall Street on February 25th. Saw some. Yeah, ALUR is, let's see. Yeah, we're gonna We'll keep our eyes out on this. That post-market earnings, the 26th, right around the corner. This thing can actually find itself in a pre-earnings rally here. So keep your eyes out on that. The volume here, not a steady stream of huge volume here. But today, volume obviously is pretty darn large in comparison to the previous days of trade. Okay, let's pull up that mid here really quick. The Quicks mid cross on the 3-5 is trying to actually cross here and challenge that upper, which should challenge it around 350. But far as a 15-minute go, guys, we haven't made it towards that mid cross just yet. Okay, we actually got to break those $3.50 levels and hold those. XHLD, another stock that we alerted not too long ago. We hit that high of that $2.03, and it is looking as though that this thing stands a very great chance to break. What day is this? Wednesdays high, that 203. So that's what we're looking at here. To let the Discord know, at everyone is about to say. D is okay, got to alert the Discord on that. Alright, let's get here and see our 5-minute ranking. 8XHLD is topping that. That's the reason why we put that out there. PNBK. Major retracement. We're not seeing a turnaround just yet. BA right now. The Boeing. Big B's. Let's talk about it. All right. That mid cross very strong. Upper sits at that $1.84. Let's check out the chain here. Chain looks fucking cheap. No one told me about how cheap Boeing options were. We want some out the money. We looking. I don't know if I want to go calls on this. We're gonna come back to it because honestly, I'm gonna personally get my feet wet here. That's next week. I'm looking at calls out the money. We're in quotes. No, we're not going for that one. I just wanted to see. Okay, yeah, it's up there. The 190s. The 190s here. Let's check here. We see 185 here. 180%, but we're saying that by 3 days left of trade. If we did actually see 190, god damn, 256% isn't bad. 3 days left on the contract, so by Wednesday, let's see here. I actually seen 190 on Thursday. We had see 149% increase here. Let's go back to. Yeah, I'm not leaning towards $1.90 though. By next week, I just wanted to check out a few things on that. But Boeing, on the other hand, guys, is looking pretty darn good. But I do expect for this thing to see a correction here pretty darn soon. We don't see any sign or symbol of entering a correction here in Boeing just yet. Things that stands a very great chance to challenge those $183 levels here. Let's check out NVDA. NVDA on the day is struggling here. Check out that live chat here really quickly. Shout out to HXLD. It's interesting. It's interesting looking. Hopefully it hits the reversal. XTIA is doing a buyback. How you think this will impact the stock? It will impact the stock positive, in a positive way. Is it this stock? It's having a buyback. Let's see. Right. Okay, $5 million a buyback plan. $5 million. $5 million of shares. 3,000. It should have a positive effect for sure. For XTIA, it's gonna have a direct effect on that share float for sure, shortening the available shares of trade, which can actually work in its favor or against the stock. Like I said before, it's going to have an effect on the buying and selling. Swaying of the shares. RGC here, still holding. See, we TNXP. Anyone holding TNXP, let me know. The effect of a reverse stock split again. TNXP was feeling the supply and demand effect come into play, shortening that share float after a reverse stock split by multiple, breaking it down to a fraction of the original amount of shares. And when you have a high retail investor interest, you tend to get this type of price action. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're seeing a lot of pharmaceutical stocks emerge here. Top gainers, top 5-day gainers, and things like that. LIT, I'm still holding. PSTV, SUNE. Also here, if we look at the daily PA here, price action, that mid Bollinger Band cross is bullish, ladies and gentlemen. But what we do want to see here is closing above that upper. That'll be a very great sign for a continuation to the upside here tomorrow, which is Monday. Monday's trade. Let's see. My XHLD. We went over that. Yeah, okay. ALUR, is it a buy as of now? Actually wait. So far, I got you, Cam. All right. You see this challenge here on that upper and rejection. Got pretty close here, rejected and failed to actually break that mid here the following day. Here today, ladies and gentlemen, we're still trading. No, we broke on the lows here of yesterday of that 12.49, running as low as 12.37 here today. But we haven't broken yesterday's high of that 12.94. If that does actually take place, guys, that would be a mid Bollinger Band cross. And that's going to put this thing in bullish territory. In fact, if that does happen, look for SOFI to actually cross those $14 levels here next week. Are you holding SoFi, Cam? Let me know. Okay. Meta also correction from that 740. Sheesh. If we just get those interval stats here. 24 days of trade, stock retraced over 19%. Here for that, if we check out NVIDIA's, days of trade, 24 days of trade here, trade 16%. But Palantir If you're still holding Palantir, let me know in the comment section below. Are you averaging down here, ladies and gentlemen? 30%. But one thing about Palantir, as you guys can see here, these last 3 days of trading has been tight. Been a tight consolidation state here for Palantir. Let's see what next week brings for sure. One thing that can get this stock back rolling to the upside is those government contracts being announced as good news. TRNR. Let's go to the 3-minute chart. Start to pick up here as well. Looking at the intraday bid and ask, as you guys can see here, the spread isn't bad at all. This thing may actually start to see a volume tick here before the day is over with. That's what I'm looking to happen here. See any actual alerts going off here? Not really. Seems like the market is starting to slow down here. CRVO. Again, this seems like this could actually be, again, a low share float, only 5.35 million of shares of trade available for trade, and a very low market cap. You tend to actually see stocks move with a wide range of trade in cases like this. Same thing goes for RGC, ladies and gentlemen, but RGC numbers are lower than this when it comes to the share float. Only 1.44 million, all right? So again, if you do hop in RGC at these levels, approach it with high caution, all right? Don't go heavy. IBO, 3-minute, 5:15. Looking at this 5-minute chart, guys, if this thing actually does break below that mid-Bollinger Band, things can get very, very ugly here for a short period of time before we see a slight reversal. We can you cover BKYI has upcoming earnings. DXYZ, will it get to previous highs soon? I mean, a lot of people is upset with Elon Musk here. DXYZ, so far as, okay, let's see, day chart. Yeah. Can it get to those $77 levels here? Yes, it can. Will it happen quickly? I don't think so. Not at all until we start to see more positive and great R&D news from SpaceX. As you all know, DXYZ has a huge stake. The only publicly traded stock that has a stake in SpaceX. So with that being said, if you do want exposure to SpaceX, great way to do it is DXYZ. Let's check out the live chat one more time. We got BKYI. I know, right, Joe? May the gains be with us, man. All right, let's see. BKYI. BioKey. Very, very choppy volume, should I say. Big volume, 1.82 million here. So a big volume trading today is 1 million in volume for BKYI, but share float extremely low with a market cap not too far from it, 3.83 million, which means it isn't going to take much volume at all to see this thing do 100%. But again, that pre-market earnings release, if earnings are bad, things can get just as ugly as they can get good off a good earnings report. HXHLD still hanging there. This thing, United States economy, is rolling here, guys. Okay. And UKK, it's holding pretty solid here. ITM. ACHR though, that mid Bollinger Cross, and it is holding above it, guys. This thing may be actually heading to that upper here on the day towards those $9 levels, more so around $8.90. Let me know if you're still holding ACHR. Bars, what do you think about ARQQ? Gap is at 1525. Honestly, ARQQ, I do feel as though that we're going to see a short cover take place here pretty darn soon here in ARQQ. We just take a brief look at, just check out that short sell analysis coming off of here the 17th. On this day, ladies and gentlemen, we did actually get massive short positions taken here. The following day, we didn't get any major covering going on. And the next 2 days, very, very low covering rate backed by an aggressive short sell ratio. Those stacked short positions, I feel as though that we're going to see a short cover take place on those here next week, sometime next week here. We may actually see this stock lead back towards those $20 levels here early on the day of Monday. Here for ARQQ, we got another question here. Does it look like H? It doesn't look like 8XHLD kept the momentum. We're seeing the markets as a whole take a dive here. IBO just took, like, everything right now is retracing. So RGC should actually be retracing here as well. Yeah, we're just seeing a market pivot here right now. I don't think it's gonna last throughout the day though. But let's see. I mean, it's holding. It's not sticking with the momentum, but it is holding. Because this thing did just come from $1 here this morning, $1.08. So it is holding. So, IBO still retracing right now. Market's still diving, as you can see. check the live chat. Obi, any chance of the QUBT and QBTS puts hitting? I'm waiting on the day QUBT. Actually hitting. Yeah, $1.79. Yeah, I mean, shit. Yeah, that jump here early off in today's trading is what's actually stopped those puts from actually going in the money. But early this morning, though, depending on at what price did you buy those puts, it should have worked out in somewhat of your favor. This thing opened up here pretty low, 650. The open. How did it open at 6? No. Today's open here is at 636. If we look at the quantum sector here, is this just related stuff? Yeah, we're seeing the sector tail here, but QMCO, IONQ. Yeah, not too many are up right now in comparison to what's down here. But again, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you get over to the Discord so you can catch these alerts in real time. We're going to be wrapping this one up here pretty soon. HSUNE should be breaking its high on the day. Currently sits here at 60 cents. Be looking for this thing to actually see those 63 cent levels here within the hour, I believe. It's looking like it's going to hit 63 cents here within the hour. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, smash that like button. See you guys in the update video.